And the Corinthian verse actually supports this by how it says bad company corrupts good character. I think each verse actually has a way of really emphasizing the 2 points I brought up. And I think the 2 points I brought up are good enough points to help you understand why this verse was saying that someone could be led astray by you rejecting correction.
The verse of Corinthians supports this by how it acknowledges that bad company corrupts your good character. But the same can be said for people around you who are actively influenced by your actions and encouraged by you rejecting that correction. You see, people are constantly being shaped. We have this natural tendency to follow the loudest voice or the ways of other people because that's just how we're naturally programmed. So if by your actions you reject the instructions of God, you also make people want to do the same. In the same way that in fellowship we encourage each other through suffering and trials and motivate each other to keep enduring through our spiritual walk, we can also be negatively encouraged by our wicked deeds and by the smallest things you say. And this also takes effect by how you live around others, because people will end up incorporating your potential wicked ways into their walk, even if it's not intentional sometimes. It's like listening to a song that you know is bad, but because it's so catchy, you end up singing that sort of music. People could be influenced by your actions in turn and end up rejecting advice. But also, if you're a person who naturally rejects advice, you'll do things without the prudence you gain from the instructions that you could have been listening to. Anyone that meets you could potentially just be led away by the way that you live.
This is actually like something it's a very strong effect when it comes to people who are very famous and on social media, like are influencers, and then like they say they're Christian and they don't actually live that way. I'm not gonna say any names, but I'm sure you guys who understand what I'm saying will know who I'm talking about, potentially. But yeah, like this whole effect or this whole thing about you and your way of life leading other people astray, it's not just for no reason. Like people can actually just be encouraged the wrong way, and it's mainly, it's very powerful when it comes to people who influence people on social media.
So once again, get those feelings out of the way. Otherwise, you will struggle to keep progressing with God, and you will also cause other people to keep struggling to progress with God. Don't be the person who doesn't accept that instruction when it's given, because then what you're doing is you're taking out the full effect of the message by your rejection of it, and you will make others most likely end up doing the same.